Hello, I'm Igor Mishchenko. Welcome to Mergers and Acquisitions. Today in the news. Russia and Belarus are combining truck-making assets. Founder of Russian electronics retailer Dorado has terminated the sale talks with Czech PPF Group. Russia's pipe and industrial equipment producer Novaem Group has acquired 100% in Alapayevsk Iron and Steel Works. Today in our FBC broadcast from Kiev. Igor Yakovlev, the founder of Russian electronics and household appliances retailer Dorado, is no longer negotiating to sell his 50% minus one share to Czech PPF Group, since, according to him, Dorado has been demonstrating stable financial results. He sees no need to exit the business in the near future. A selling of a portion or of all the Dorado shares through the IPO might be considered in 2-3 years. The PPF Group is still interested in consolidating up to 100% in Dorado. Belarus will create a joint holding company with Russia that will own stakes in truck makers KAMAZ and MAZ, rather than sell MAZ to KAMAZ. The two truck makers would combine their sales networks and exchange technologies. The stake to be transferred will not make more than 49% of MAZ. The Belarusian government has valued MAZ at $2.5 billion. Due to the price set, the analysts say the deal with KAMAZ is unlikely. Through this deal, however, Belarus hopes to bridge the current account gap and plug the budget deficit. We are welcoming Maria Litvinova. Thank you for joining us. Maria, 100% of Igor Kolomoisky's Alapayevsk Iron and Steel Works went to Russia. What changes will it bring to the Ukrainian steelmaker, and will there be any?
Our Alapayevsk Iron and Steel Works doesn't belong to Igor Kolomoisky anymore. Russia's pipe and industrial equipment producer Novaem Group wants to restore the Alapayevsk Iron and Steel Works' previous production and gradually start a new production line.
And what had the plant been producing before it stopped operating?
Alapayevsk Iron and Steel Works produced around 40,000 tons of ferromanganese per year.
And what does this long word mean?
Ferromanganese is used as a deoxidizer for steel. Basically, it makes steel more solid.
What ideas do they have for the plant?
Novaem Group specializes in manufacturing of equipment to black goods and rolled metal products supplied to the energy sector. As a result, it wants to set up cast iron production and import according to its long-term strategy.
And which companies will benefit from this deal?
Pig iron will be offered to pipe-making companies supplying to Novaem subsidiary Trubmash. This scheme is expected to optimize Novaem costs. The company is also negotiating with such pipe-producing company as Czech TPZ, OMK, TMK and others. Ukrainian media, in turn, is preparing for negotiations with an Austrian subsidiary about EPIC and Ukrtelecom plans in a minute. A subsidiary of Austrian investment firm EPIC expects to acquire 92.79% in Ukrainian state-controlled fixed-line operator Ukrtelecom. The Ukrainian government has offered to sell the Ukrtelecom shares for just $10 million. The starting price was set at $1.3 billion in the privatization tender. EPIC was currently in talks with banks to finance the acquisition and expected to close the deal in March. The rumors that EPIC was acting as a front for Ukrainian oligarchs were dismissed. Ukrtelecom has 10.5 million fixed-line subscribers and holds around 80% of the fixed-line market in Ukraine. The company also has 460,000 mobile phone and 800,000 broadband internet subscribers. The Ukrainian government holds 92.79% in Ukrtelecom. In January-September 2010, Ukrtelecom posted a net loss of $8 million. Igor, back to you.
Thank you, Maria. Please join us next week for the M&A news on the First Business Channel.